Welcome to October 2020, the year of crazy. I'm adding to the crazy by doing 2 prompt lists this year. One will be in a traveler's notebook of my own design using Mab's Drawloween Club prompts, and then I will be playing in an already started altered book using prompts from Inktober. In real life, I'm currently recovering from a broken ankle that required screws and plates inserted, so my Halloween challenges will also take on an abandoned, haunted hospital theme also. This is as much planning as I will do ahead of time as I like the paper to dictate any of my projects. So sit back, enjoy the goofiness that will most likely happen, and as always, thanks for watching. This is my Halloween projects box. I used this method last year and it worked for me. This is my altered book that I'd already started. Here is my traveler's notebook that I made with a bunch of Procreate pages. And here's my kit. I had this last year. This is tiny bits of ephemera in here, which is overflowing. This right here is medium-sized bits of ephemera. And this folder is large bits of ephemera. These are a bunch of magazines, decorating and horror magazines that I got last year off of Etsy, a couple of them. Yeah, here's one. Scream, just for added stuff. And then there's a coloring book in there. I also have an Edgar Allan Poe coloring book, but I may not use it this year because it really doesn't match my theme. There are some acrylic stamps in here. There's an acrylic block somewhere in there. There's washi tape and some little wooden block stamps. And some little tiny books that I bought last year too, thinking these would be good ephemera, but they're really just books. It's just text. But there could be some scary words. That is the supplies I'm using on top of my regular my wheelie cart. My regular supplies, paint and tape and glue, and my cart squeaks, which is perfect for a haunted hospital. In true fashion, I thought my camera was on. All right, so we are in our altered book where I'm using Inktober's prompts. And number 1, October 1st, is fish. So we went to this sticker book and we pulled out a fish. We went to our images and we shrunk this lady down and to fit in this book. And this is patient 667 in the abandoned hospital, or what is now abandoned. And she is there because she has this horrible growth on the side of her head. I was going to put her with a fish head, but I think I'm going to put her having this growth. So cutting back the head. And we're going to put her head back on her. But she's going to have the fish on the side of her head. And yes, I have paint all over my hands. Last night. This is a book I started early in this summer to try to use up some stuff that I've had for years. And I'm going to use it some more for Halloween. Now, this is why she's here. She's got this horrible growth. And we are going to cover up the barcode from the magazine that this came out of years and years and years ago. 2016. Kind of put this down there like that. Well, we're not covering up the barcode, but we can disguise it a little bit. All right, cart. It has brakes, but I can't get them to stay. I'm really frustrated with this leg. Very. I'm trying not to have all these pity parties, but they're happening right now. Okay. All right, let's do patient number 667. Symptom. Strange growth on side of head. Resembles a rainbow trout. Maybe all this book will be different patients at the hospital. That would be fun. Okay. And my husband just turned on the blower. Sorry about that. I'm going to continue her stripes down her sleeves over the barcode. Kind of disguise that a little bit. Outcome. What did they call it? Admitted? Admitted to 4th floor for further tests. Oh my gosh. So, should I put on here? Day 1. Fish. That is fun. Bless her heart. Oh wait, what's her name? She's not concerned that her eyes are different colors, apparently. I don't know what her name is. I might have to think about that. So we got fish done, and we did the first page in here without the camera on because, hello, it wouldn't be mine if it wasn't messed up a little bit. So here's my journal that I made with Lady in a Wheelchair, a Witch in a Wheelchair, because that's me. And this is more of the hospital situation, of the abandoned haunted hospital, where all these patients are going to come from. Here's the hospital. Here's a balcony. Here's an operating room. There's an old vintage oxygen tank and a classroom, it looks like. And this prompt was werewolf. And this introduces the doctor. His name is Dr. Deadman, which in real life, my doctor's name is Dr. Deadman for my leg, spelled differently, but his name is Dr. Deadman. And we used a werewolf image out of a horror magazine, which was like horror movies. And we have a typewriter here with dead rats because this is the first page where I introduce my story. So I'm going to try to write a little story along with this. Just little bullet journal points of a story. And that's it. And I'm off because my leg is throbbing. Bye. Have a good day. Watch out for werewolves and fish growths.